Hi, I'm Katie McGinty with WVVH-TV. We're here at London Jewelers in East Hampton for their 4th annual International Watch Fair. Whether you're a watch connoisseur or just looking for a piece of jewelry, there's something here for everyone. Hi, we're here with Scott Udell at the 4th annual International Watch Fair at London Jewelers in East Hampton. Tell me a little bit about the watch fair tonight.
Well, basically we have around, I would say, 10 of our best watch brands, and they're here showing some special pieces, and whether it's limited edition pieces or some new models they came out with for the summer, or special Hamptons edition watches, and they're showing a lot of their new product and just letting everybody know what it's about.
And we also have a jewelry designer here this evening?
Yes, we have Penny Preville. David Yurman is also here, and a couple other jewelry brands, but it's mostly for watches, so we're really focusing on watches this weekend.
Great. Is there anyone in particular we should check out?
Well, I would say the Hublots. The Hublot watches, the hottest watch right now probably is the Big Bang watch, and it's made by Hublot, and it's a really fun, summery looking watch. It's flashy, it's beautiful, it's very sporty, it's good for the summer.
Made for men and women?
Made for men and women, yes. Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
We are here this evening
with Ron Stahl with Karl F. Bucherer. It's one of Switzerland's only 100% family-owned watch brands with history and heritage. We've been around since 1888, manufacturing a true luxury product. What we have in front of us is the Petravi Travel Tech GMT in 18 karat rose gold. The watch has 2 worldwide patents. It's 46.6 millimeter in diameter and retails for $39,500. Alongside the Traveltech GMT, we have one of one Alacria Fancy Divas that was made for the U.S. market. And there's a lady's 18 karat white gold with D flawless diamonds.
Gorgeous. Now, when you say that this watch has 2 patents, what distinguishes this watch? What makes it different from any other watch on the market?
From a technical standpoint, we have a worldwide patent on the integrating the chronograph mechanism into the GMT function, and then also the 3rd time zone mechanism that we created, we housed in the side of the case, which is all proprietary construction for the watch industry.
Great, thank you. They're both beautiful. We're here at London Jewelers in East Hampton catching up with a friend of WVVH-TV, Mr. David Yurman, who's going to tell us about his latest watch collection.
Well, I was just going to tell you what I'm doing here. I'm a real good friend of Mark's. It's like, I guess it's 15 years. So we actually have a watch company. We make beautiful watches, and I'm here just supporting his watch event. I'm trying to get some quality time riding my horse and being in the country, and having we're going to have a breakfast with Mark tomorrow.
Very nice.
It's a bagel moment.
Love it. And is there anything, do you bring the classic style into your watch design?
We're classics. I was classically trained as a sculptor some 30 years ago. It just, the style is actually my son is working on the men's watch, so he has a black Phantom watch. It's a black titanium and PVD, and he's got a GT3 that he drives around promoting it. I think it's really a way that he can get a GT3, but it's out here now.
Well, good plan on his part, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Nice to be with you.
You too. Chris from Panerai is going to tell us a bit about this watch here.
Okay, this is a 47 millimeter submersible. It's a Luminor case. A Luminor is a style of a case that we make. And this particular watch, besides being an automatic mechanical watch, also has a depth gauge function, which actually runs off a battery. So a diver would be able to record the depth of his dive when he uses the watch. And it's actually, it's activated, the depth gauge function is activated from this button here on the side of the case. And it'll go down to a depth of 120 meters. So, and this is part of a series of instruments actually that we do every year.
And now you mentioned, was it a Luminar case?
It's a Luminar case, which is this style of case that has this unique bridge and locking lever, which was an invention Panerai came up with in the 1940s. They made these watches for Italian frogmen, combat divers, and that's how the watch started.
Wow, that's fascinating. So that's unique to Panerai.
Yes, it was actually patented later in the 1950s.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Thank you.
Okay, the case is similar to our basic Luminor, but it's called the Luminor 1950 case. And this is a retro case. It was actually, the evolution of Panerai started with a Radiomir case and then evolved into this case in the 1940s and 50s. This particular watch has an in-house Panerai movement, which is our first caliber. Panerai in the past has used existing movements that we've transformed. A couple of years ago, we started our own in-house movement. So this is another version of it. It's a hand-wound 8-day movement, and it also has a chronograph function, as well as a GMT hand for a second time zone. So it does a lot of things. And
it goes a lot of places.
It does. And it's a very nice movement, and it's really one of the signature pieces that we launched in Geneva this year.
And now what is this a crocodile strap, or what is?
It is. This is a crocodile strap, and the buckle is actually a vintage buckle. This is the style that they used years ago in the 30s and 40s when they made the watches for the divers. So these watches we try to kind of keep that tradition and the history of Panerai in these certain pieces, these historical pieces.
So functional, but with a very retro look.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's very cool. We're speaking to
François Bezeau with Breguet Watches. What I have here is a perpetual calendar. It's one of Breguet's creations. This is a piece that actually can tell you the leap years, the moon phase, and has all the different functions. Breguet was actually a company that was created in 1775 by Mr. Abraham Louis Breguet, who is the inventor of such devices as the tourbillon. And we're very happy to be at London Jewelers today. So.
Happy to have you. And now what is this gold, yellow gold?
It's an 18-karat gold watch. What's really interesting about the watch is the back of the watch. We have an exhibition back, and all the rotor and the inside of the watch has been hand engraved by one person. This makes this watch quite exceptional. Same thing with the front dial. The technique is called guilloché, and it's one of the techniques that were developed by Breguet as well. So.
And are all of your watches done using this technique?
Most of them are. All the classic watches are. And this is kind of unique to Breguet. So.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
We're speaking tonight with
Ron Jackson, President and CEO of Gerard Perregaux.
And tell me a bit about this watch you're holding here in your hand.
Well, the one that I have here is one of our signature pieces. It's called the Seahawk Pro Tourbillon. The tourbillon is one of the most complicated engines, if you will, in watchmaking. It's the heart of the movement. And basically the little dial that you see going back and forth is actually the balance wheel. It's mounted in a cage that actually rotates 360 degrees every minute. What that does is it offsets the effects of gravity in the different positions that a watch can be in. So it's really the most complicated engine for a watch today, but it's a system that is made up of 83 parts that in total weighs 0.03 grams. So it's It's really a very sophisticated movement, which really makes one of the things that makes this watch $195,000. That if it had a quartz movement in it, it might be $30,000.
So would you say that the movement is what sets your watches apart from all other watches?
The movement is really the heart of what is different about us. I mean, we're a company, like few companies today, that manufactures our own movements. A lot of companies go to, in essence, the grocery store of companies that make movements, and you decide to purchase movements that are manufactured by a company that makes movements, and trying to adapt what somebody else has decided to produce for what they would like to produce. When you make your own movements, you can really decide to make a movement specifically for what you want to produce. So it's a much longer process. It's a much more expensive process because you have to invest a lot before you ever have a finished product. But it does make a watch much more personable.
The end result is exactly what you've then picked.
Right. You've engineered all the important elements of what the final product will be in-house.
I see. Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a great piece. Another piece that also kind of really shows off the history. This is a watch that is a 3-bridge tourbillon, so it's the same complication as far as the engine of the watch. But this watch has the signature bridges that were created originally by us in the 1800s for the World's Fair in Paris when the Eiffel Tower was built. And we won the prize that year and was ultimately sort of achieved a level that we weren't really allowed to compete anymore, because basically the concept behind this movement is to make the movement the beauty of the watch. And at the time, everyone was really focused on making ornate cases and making ornate dials. And we, even in the 1800s, knew that the real heart of a watch was the movement. So we focused on the movement. And so that's one of the things that really sets us apart.
And when you say bridges, are you referring to these three?
Yeah, the 3 bridges, as we call them, the 3 golden bridges, are really our signature. I mean, it's one of the things that, if you can't read Girard-Perregaux on the dial, anyone who knows the tourbillons, who knows complicated watches and is a connoisseur of fine watchmaking, immediately knows without ever seeing a name that that's a Girard-Perregaux.
You can recognize it just upon seeing those.
Exactly.
Julien Tournaire. I'm president of Vacheron Constantin North America. And I'm going to talk about a few exceptional pieces that we brought specially for this event. One of them is this very classic Patrimony 40 millimeters automatic piece with our own Geneva hallmark movement, completely homemade. You can see the beautiful 2-tone dial, 2 different holes, the automatic date, and here you have our movement with the 22 karat rotor, beautiful in-house movement. It's one of the very classic, very pure of our collection.
And what is the 2-tone dial made of?
2-tone dial is made of a special material. It's made of gold, and then there are special chemical things on the dial to make it really special. The color, it's not white, it's not gray, it's unique.
Right.
So this is made in our manufacture.
Beautiful.
Then you have the second piece, which is part of our sports line called Overseas. It's a steel watch chronograph, very, very famous in our collection. Very successful in the US. It's 42 millimeters, so it's bigger than the regular pieces we have, and that's one of let's say our sports line.
And what distinguishes your sports line from your other line?
It's made of steel, when all our other products are made of gold or platinum.
I see.
And then the third one is a very, very exceptional piece. It's called the Minute Repeater Perpetual Calendar. This piece is worth $448,000. The first one was made in 1992, and this is the last one made by the manufacturer. So there's been 45 pieces made only in the world since 1992. So it's very rare, very special, and you need approximately 2,500 hours of work on that piece.
Wow. And so how many of these watches are available now?
This is the only one in the world.
This is one of a kind.
The only one.
Wow.
And it's actually give you the time with a nice ring, a nice special ring, and you have a perpetual calendar meaning that the date is already calculated for the next 100 years. You don't have to regulate the piece, you don't have to do anything. It's going to be right for the next 100 years.
Wow, that's fantastic.
That's a very, very highly technical piece. Only a very few watchmakers are able to make such a masterpiece.
Wow, amazing. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. And originally it was made when there was no lighting. It was created 200 years ago, 150 years ago, when there was no electricity.
Okay.
So this way you could have the right time in the darkness at night.
Oh, that's clever.
Now it's a collector's function because it's very expensive, very difficult to make. But originally it was made for that.
For nighttime.
Interesting.
That's interesting. Thank you. We're here this evening speaking to
Scott Rosen.
He's going to tell us a bit about this lovely watch here.
This is part of our new collection. It's called the Matte Collection. We're known for using different materials throughout the line of Big Bang watches. And this year we decided to take some normal materials and just make them differently. And what we did was sandblasted gold, sandblasted tantalum, platinum, ceramic, and gave it a sort of a different patina or a different look than normal brushed and high polish metals. And this one's a little dressed up for the show this weekend with the baguettes.
Lovely. I was told you were one of the watches to look out for this evening.
Yes, for sure. We've been quite hot the last couple of years. We're only a 27-year-old company, but we kind of fell asleep for a while, and now we're back very strong.
Awake, very much awake. And now what is this rose gold?
This is all rose gold.
Beautiful.
And we actually call it red gold because it's the reddest gold we can manufacture.
Oh, very clever. Very unique.
Only $55,000 here at London Jewelers in East Hampton.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to reach in to take a look at this watch.
This is the first glassless showcase. And so for security reasons, if you pan over here, try to grab the watch, it disappears.
And is this common in watches? Is this unique to your brand?
We actually funded the development of this showcase just for Hublot. So we have the exclusive for a couple of years.
It's fantastic. Very fun.
Thank you very much.
We're here with Candy Udell in her East Hampton London Jewelers store, looking at some of the lovely watches and some featured designers tonight too. A lot of beautiful things here.
There are some very beautiful things here and very interesting things. A lot of one-of-a-kind pieces.
And now you do this watch expo every summer?
We do it every summer. We started it about 2 years ago, and it's been very successful. And we have wonderful companies that bring special product for this event.
Do we have any companies here tonight that we've never seen here before?
We actually do. We have in jewelry, we have H. Stern, which is something that we picked up this year, and they have wonderful pieces, and they brought the whole line with them, and it's very exciting.
Great, very unique, their things.
Very beautiful, very wearable.
Right, the fluid movement of their jewelry, I noticed.
And the colored stones, so it's very wearable.
Great, well thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It was fun. It's a nice event.
Seems great.
And the watches are magnificent. Every company comes with very special product that normally they don't show. So this is a time to showcase it and feature it, and it's really fun to see what they come with.
Yeah, one is more beautiful and interesting than the next.
Very. I'm sure you saw them all, and there's some really great stuff.
Really, really amazing. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
We're here tonight at London Jewelers at their annual watch fair with
Rick Friedman
and
Cindy Lou Wakefield.
And what brings you out this evening?
Well, I know they're doing a watch fair, but we're looking to get engaged, so we're actually looking at engagement rings, as luck would have it.
Congratulations. You have your eye on anything in particular?
Oh, I love them all, but I'm thinking a round is what we've decided.
They're so sparkly, right?
Exciting.
Well, we're getting a tutorial on diamonds and trying to analyze the 4 C's of diamonds, so we're getting some inside information, which is valuable.
I was in East Hampton today, and I was walking across the street to London Jewelers, and a woman next to me said, "Oh my God, you're draped in Penny Preville." And I said, "I am Penny Preville." And she went, "Oh my goodness."
The featured designer this evening. Want to tell me a little bit about your beautiful jewelry here?
Well, we have a lot. We have rose gold and 18 karat green gold, which is very rich. This is one of our new collections. It's rose gold. And what's nice about it, this is a long 36-inch chain, so you can wear it long or wrap it around your neck. And then this is a beautiful clip-on that clips on and off the chain, and you can wear it on here or on a cord, and it's just very casual, chic. You could be dressy, you could wear it with jeans, or you could wear a black tie. And pink is really pretty. It goes with most skin tones.
The rose gold, I love it.
Rose gold is really nice, and there are a lot of rose gold watches. So people are buying a lot of rose gold.
It's in right now.
It's so in. They love it. And along with the clip-ons, the big cuffs, and the hoops.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. This is a really special ring. I made it for my daughter-in-law. It's called the Mara ring, and it's an Asher cut diamond. It's about 2 carats, and it has little diamonds around it, and it's very feminine, like my daughter-in-law. And then it comes up like 2 little leaves and has a little decoration in the middle. But as you can see, it's all diamonds all the way around. It's one of my favorite pieces.
It's beautiful, as I'm sure she is.
Yeah, she is.
She's what a nice tribute to your daughter-in-law to be able to do something like that.
Thank you. These are 18 karat rose gold diamond hoops. They're micro pavé, and what's really nice is that they have diamonds on the outside and the inside, and then they're engraved on the sides, so they have a lot of detail. This is a great 18 karat gold large cuff bracelet, and it has a touch of diamonds, and it has engraving on the side, and it sells for under $5,000, which is great price, and it has a great look.
It's beautiful. We're here at London Jewelers in East Hampton looking at some beautiful jewelry by H. Stern. Would you like to tell me a little bit about this piece here?
Sure. This piece is very popular. It's our #1 sale. It's 18 karat gold. It is called fluid gold, and it is hand engraved. And the good thing of this piece is a great piece for travel. You can wear it as a necklace. You can wrap it. You can wrap it around. You can wear it layered, or you can wear it as a bracelet. My ring. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, wow.
See, usually when people's looking at me, I don't get it, but...
And it's called fluid gold, you said?
It is fluid gold, yes. 18 karat, and it's hand engraved, and it's silicone inside. So it's a great piece too.
Is this piece done in anything other than the 18 karat gold?
No, it's only in 18 yellow.
Right, yellow gold. It's very pretty. I can see why it's a popular piece.
Yes.
And now this is...
We also have this ring. This is inspired and Diana van Vansterberg, the designer. It is called Harmony. It's inspired in her life. She's a powerful woman. She's very spiritual. And the stones are ruby. It is only found in India, and it has beryl, citrines, and garnet.
The ruby is only found in India?
Yes, it is. All the stones coming from Brazil, but this ruby is a particular ruby found in India.
And it's set in yellow gold as well?
It is set in yellow gold, and it has diamonds also on the side.
Gorgeous.
It is. It's a beautiful piece. We're going to talk about nature. This is inspired in nature. They took a picture of actually a tree, and they're the look of the leaves, if you could see here. They are pink tourmalines. They are different colors of pink tourmaline. Since they are natural, they come direct from the mine. They are not heat treated. So they all look different tones, dark, light, and the diamonds, and it's set on noble gold. Our noble gold is patented by H-Turn. It's a gold that you won't find in any other brand, and it is a mixture of yellow and white gold. So it picks up of the elegance of the white gold and the warmth of the yellow gold.
We're here at H. Stern looking at this lovely bracelet. You want to tell me a little bit about this piece here?
Sure, because I love it. This bracelet, how you can see, is a net from behind. It is more than 1,200 feathers, and each individual feather is hand engraved. Like you see, I'm wearing the earrings and I'm wearing the necklace. So it's a very stunning and unusual bracelet from H-Turn.
It's different and it's quite substantial. It's heavy.
It is heavy. It has a nice weight to it. It has a nice weight.
And can this necklace be worn longer, or it's...
Yes, that's good that you asked that. You can wear long or you can wear as a lariat. That's the good thing of H-Turn is many of our collections, they can be worn day or night. You can dress it down or dress it up.
It's beautiful. Very different.
Thank you. Yes, please.
Thank you. Sandy, who's going to tell us a little bit about this event.
Well, I'm happy to say that this is our 4th annual watch fair, as well as the launch of the H. Stern line for jewelry and Penny Preville, who we have been partners with for many, many years. And we welcome everybody in the community. Just come on in, see what we have. These are one-of-a-kind, new products. Come see us, come join us, understand what we're about. You'll be back.
We're here at London Jewelers in East Hampton with Anthony Otimo of Jet One Jets, who is actually one of the sponsors of the event tonight. Want to tell me a little bit about...
Sure. We're a private aviation company. We are partnered up with American Express in the branded Access One card. And we're here at London Jewelers basically looking at high net worth individuals that fly on private transportation. In the American Express program, you could preload an American Express card, $100,000 to $1 million, and fly on any type jet, light jet, medium jet, or a heavy jet, anywhere in the world. So it's a great marketplace out here in the Hamptons. We just came from Bridgehampton Polo. The stadium's name is Jet One Jets Field. We have naming rights. And basically, we're trying to get customers to fly on our aircrafts.
Thank you. We're here at London Jewelers with Kirk Spahn, who is the creator of Taiku, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his product.
It's actually a really nice summer drink. We made it. It's an all-natural Asian liqueur, so a lot of sort of natural elements to it, including pomegranate, ginseng, damiana, elderflower. Really good for barbecues, mixing up during the day, fun events, and then if you go out at night, it has a little bit of a naughty side. We have some natural aphrodisiacs in it, so some of the nightclubs in town, Dune and Stereo, are carrying it. So it's really just a fun drink, light, good time. It mixes with anything, but people seem to really enjoy it on its own. So
chilled or over ice?
Chill it over ice, throw it in, a little twist of lime, but it's been an adventure. It's a 3-year project to get to market, and it has a patent on it. Actually, every bottle lights up.
Oh, wow.
So in the club, you can definitely see it, and we're at all the liquor stores in the Hamptons, but it's been really good to us. It's where we're launching here on the East Coast. So we chose the Hamptons because everyone's sort of up for a good time and here, and they're also health conscious and want to make sure that what they're drinking has, even though it is alcohol, it's some benefits to it.
So this is a brand new product?
This is brand new. It's been on the market. We launched it. It's actually the elixir was made thousands of years ago in Asia, but on traveling we worked with a mixologist who brought it from Tibet and Nepal, made a little bit of changes, and then we bottled it, created it, and now we're...
Rebottled it and brought it to the Hamptons. It's the place to be.
Exactly. It's respecting tradition with the Asian, with the sake and a little bit of vodka, but then a little new flavor with the light and the bottle design. So
fantastic.
That's what the Hamptons all about, old and new, enjoying it.
Right. Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us here tonight at London Jewelers in East Hampton. It's their 4th annual Watch Expo. There's beautiful things, many designers, and there's also featured some jewelry designers here tonight. something for everybody, something beautiful and also very unique.